What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining me once again for another one of Hoggie's reviews. I would say beer review, but today we're not drinking a beer. It's similar, and maybe some of y'all recognize it already. Today what we have is a cider, a dry cider, a strong cider. This one's called Strongbow. Okay, this is an English cider. For those who don't know or who are curious like me, I didn't know about this until somewhat recently. Ciders are apple cider, fermented apples. It's basically two kinds of ciders. There's your non-alcoholic cider, your typical apple cider, and then your hard cider, which is an alcoholic cider. Again, much like beer and basically any other spirit or drink out there, it's made from fermented fruit, in this case, apples. Strongbow is British. The side just says England's dry cider since 1887. This is 5% alcohol by volume, so strength-wise, this is the same as most of your beers at 5%. On the back it says Strongbow, the authentic English cider with a dry, refreshing finish. This was given to me by my buddy Howard over at Hurricane Wings because he had Strongbow on tap for a while. He also gave me the Strongbow glass, which is why I'm reviewing it. I was always curious about ciders. I wanted to pick one up one day. When he gave me the glass and said Strongbow, as far as ciders go, it's one of the better ones. Much better than Woodchuck, so says he. So he gave me the glass, and then he followed it up about a month or so later with the bottle itself. So here we are today. What the hell? I'm going to finally try an English hard cider. So, I mean, there's not much to it, man. I mean, it's not beer. It's, basically, alcoholic apple juice. Much like champagne. I don't know if a lot of y'all are familiar with the cider, alcoholic cider. It's kind of like a champagne replacement. I forget what it's called, sparkling cider or whatever. A lot of people who don't want to drink champagne or pay for champagne pop that on New Year's instead of your typical champagne. But anyways, I mean, it's apple juice with a kick. And I like apple, so I'm just curious to see how this plays out. I do want to keep the little Strongbow cap with the Strongbow logo. So, got a little black big lighter. And a little bit of smoke there. Smells like apples. Alright, let's see what this is like. Yeah, no real head. I mean, there's carbonation, but there's no head forming on this. It's just carbonation like fizzy bubbles. Again, it reminds me of the sparkling cider we used to do on New Year's when I was young. I mean, it's the color of like a Miller Lite, really. It's golden. It's crystal clear. There's active carbonation, but it's not really building up a head. Much like Miller Lite, actually, but smells like apples and fermentation. I don't know. It smells like apples that have been sitting for a while. It's kind of strong. It's a little pungent. It's kind of concentrated. It's not. Don't get me wrong. It's not turning me off, but yeah, I mean, it smells like fermented apples. Really, not much else to it. Let me just try it and get it over with, right? Hey. That's actually kind of good. I'll tell you what, I've always liked apple juice. I stopped buying it because of the sugar. Too much sugar, too many carbs in apple juice, so I just don't buy it anymore. I try not to drink that much juice just because they're all loaded with sugar. But this, if I can't buy apple juice, I might just buy this every once in a while. This is actually tasty. You get a little bit of prickle from the carbonation, but for the most part, it is apple juice. Crisp, dry apple juice. Not very sweet. And it goes down smooth. This is very refreshing. How like Walmart or Sam's Club has those Sam's clear soda, clear club soda or whatever with flavors, key lime and raspberry and whatever. They have a million of them. If they had one of those that was apple, I mean, that's what this tastes like clear soda, like really just thin, crisp, carbonated apple juice. And if there's alcohol in there, I mean, it's only 5%, but I can't really notice it. I mean, right now, man, after like cutting the grass or something, working outside, working on my car, I could probably pound about 4 or 5 of these and not even think twice. I mean, it's lighter than beer body-wise. It goes down so much more like water. It's easier to drink. So, I mean, never had a cider before, at least not like this, and this is actually quite tasty. I could see myself buying more of this in the future, so I'm not going to review it because I don't know much about ciders, and I don't really drink. I'm not going to be drinking that much of them. You know, these are still beer reviews. So, I mean, I'll just say this: if you like apples, if you like apple juice, then try one of these if you're curious, because you might just like it. And Strongbow, there's nothing off-putting about this one. I like this one. So yeah, my first cider, and it's not a bad experience at all. And they're 5%, so hey. So I'll leave it at that, guys. Thanks for watching. This is my 99th review. The next one is a big 100. I still don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to revamp a little, new graphics or whatever. So I kind of wanted to ride out and have the cider done in the first 100, and then take a breather. So stay tuned. There's a whole lot more coming. Stay tuned to the YouTube channel. Stay tuned to the blog at beerbreath.com, and check me out on Twitter, twitter.com/hoggiesbeer. I'll be back because there's a lot more beer in the cabinet, guys. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. And cheers.